because the other live did not pick up where I left off. It just cut off the stream. So yeah. So I was gonna start group number 3 with the progression of your connection. So group 3, this is for you. The progression of your connection. Let me turn this other one off because it's still streaming. Stop streaming. Yeah, I'm sure. I am completely sure. Okay. All right. So I'm back. We are back, Don. Yes, we are back. I don't know why YouTube is just like a hater, and I don't know. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi. Who knows? Anyway, so this is group number 3. Let's tap into your energies as to where your divine connection is. Greetings, everybody. Group number 3, Divine Feminine, where are you at within the progression of your divine connection? Simplifying your life. I think Spirit is giving me the Divine Masculine because they already know what I'm like, my intention. So this is Divine Masculines, is hearing messages from Spirit. So what are you guys manifesting and creating based off of your progression within your connection? What is it that you guys are manifesting? Oh, okay. Communicating freely. I like that. I like it like that. All right, simplifying your life, Divine Feminine. It says, I cherish the simple pleasures of life. She's clearing out what no longer serves her. She's clearing out all this clutter in her house. All this old stuff gotta go, and she knows it, and she's cleaning it out. So that's your progression, is because you've released yourself from old energies. You may have literally got rid of some stuff in your home that does not serve you. You may have done some cleansing and cleaning out of, internal cleansing. I'm seeing like spiritually, like prayer, working with your angels and guides, maybe getting some energy work done, maybe fasting and cleansing your body, eating healthier, or just deciding that I need to let people go. I need to just let certain stuff just be. For you, I commend you because some of the stuff that you had to let go of was like some very deep rooted things, some connections that are hard to let go of, whether it be due to timing or the nature of your connection, such as family, a best friend, a lover, or just attachment, period. Let's see. The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is cleaning out relationships that may have been in your life for years. The Emperor. So the Emperor card, I feel like this could be like parental energy, whether this was your father, a father figure, or this could have been a mother, but it's like a lot of generational energy. You've released that. Maybe some of you walked away from the child of your father, or your child of your father, the father of your child, or the mother of your child. The Fool. So the Fool card, some of you guys had to just trust that you needed to let go of some sort of companionship and start fresh. Or maybe some of you guys feel like it was time to let go of your Divine Masculine for a moment too, or just permanently because you didn't know where things were headed. So I'm seeing a lot of clearing. All right. Divine Masculine, your energy progression is hearing messages from Spirit. It says, I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. So you guys are... Some masculines have gifts already that they are aware of, that they can communicate with divine spirit, their angels, their ancestors, or what have you. Some of them are not, and they became aware of their gifts. Some of them have been communicating with their guides. Some of them have been channeling messages, whether that be through music, whether that be through automatic writing. So if you guys are like writers, you write books, you guys write songs, or you guys could just be journaling, writing your thoughts out, and there's messages coming through those, or you're seeing signs of synchronicities, but you are definitely communicating with spirit. You're starting to open up, or you've opened up to communicating. You're opening up to your spiritual side a little bit more, at least your intuitive side. Let's see. Seeing ancestors. There's a lot of flowers, and flowers remind me of offerings, but it can also be like deities. Six of Swords. So kind of like moving past like these mental blocks and freeing yourself of like these fears, maybe mental fears, and then like communicating, period. See, now this is strange. The feminine had the emperor, now the masculine has the empress. Some of you, your pain, your first pain was inflicted upon by your mother. Maybe she capped off your gifts. Maybe she made you feel like you were crazy. She probably didn't mean any harm by this. This could have been your first love that made you feel like you were crazy or you were strange or something, that you were making things up in your head. This can also be like you needed to walk away from your feminine too. Like you needed to disconnect from him based upon, um, or she needed to disconnect from you. I said him. So some of you guys, your feminine is a male. So your feminine may have needed to disconnect from you because of the hurt you inflicted upon them, or they made you hurt also, so you needed to disconnect from them. Either way, I'm seeing a mirror with that from the other side too. Communicating freely. So what is this manifesting between you? You guys have communicating freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. So this is authentically communicating with each other and not holding back anymore, because I feel like someone was not communicating, didn't really listen to their divine guidance and what spirit was telling them as far as like expressing themselves and what they needed to do and what they needed to say. And that leaves the doors open for you guys to communicate now. If there was a block on communication, not anymore. Six of Wands and the Justice card. So it could have been like a karmic situation to where you could not receive that victory at the time. Yeah, someone was like, I'm waiting for communication. As the Queen of Swords, I'm here waiting. I'm ready to speak. I'm waiting for a change in communication. So you're waiting for this person to like maybe recognize something, or waiting for them to just acknowledge something that needed to be said. And it couldn't have happened at the time because there was still some karmic cycles, some things that needed to be played out, decisions that didn't, maybe some decisions that needed to be made that were not made, or just things that needed to take place. Divine timing is what I'm hearing. All right. So let's see, how does this person feel? How do you feel about them and how they feel? So let's see what you guys feel and what you want to say to each other. Good use of romance angels. So divine feminine, what do you want to, or what is it that you feel? What are you feeling? What are you feeling about your divine masculine? What are you feeling? And what do they think you feel? What do they think you feel about them? Express your love. So you have unrequited love as to how you feel about them, and express your love. So that's a little interesting. So unrequited love, it says there's not enough chemistry or enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So you might be feeling like it's dying off. This person, you might be losing a little bit of interest in the connection because you feel like this person is not giving to you like they once were. Like you're kind of tired of pining after this person, or you feel like what they're giving is not enough, whether that's warranted for you to really feel that way, or this is just you being selfish, but we'll see. But I feel like some of you guys are like, I don't really, especially if you guys are a divine feminine that's a female dealing with a male masculine, you guys are just not enthused by him anymore. You guys are just like getting on my nerves. That type of thing. Or it could be if you're a feminine that is a male, you're tired of pining after this person. Like you've had enough of it. You're done. That's how you're feeling towards a masculine. Like you're just not really, you don't feel that attraction or that chemistry anymore. And it's not because you don't love this person, but something is fizzling out. Like you're just not, like, you know how some people, they just do enough to keep you around? That's how you feel about this person. Like you're only doing enough to keep me around, or you're not really bringing anything to the table. Yeah, you're not really bringing anything. The Page of Cups, you've waited a long time with the Seven of Pentacles. You waited for this person to offer something stable, but all they've been offering you was just like a lot of things, such as, it could be as simple as like, it could be triggering, or it could just be something that you feel is not any of benefit to you. It's kind of like chump change. It's like kitty stuff. It's not the King of Cups, or it's not the King of Pentacles, it's not the Emperor. He's not really bringing much to the table except for this. It's like very like kiddish, like grow up basically. Like, come on, man up. So what do they think that you feel about them? Express your love. They what they think you feel about them is that they might be thinking that you, if it's a feminine that's a woman and a masculine that's a male, they are thinking that you feel like you're getting on their nerves, or that you did run them away by expressing your love to them. Like, oh, you expressed how you feel and now he ran away or she ran away, whatever resonates with you. Yeah, this is like, maybe they did turn down your offers. Maybe this person is like, has some time to really sit and go like, damn, you know, maybe I was kind of like harsh, or maybe you couldn't be present in the way that they wanted you to be present, divine masculine, because you were going through something within yourself, so you didn't really have anything to offer or give. Doesn't mean that you didn't want to give. Maybe that's why you're giving, in their perception, chump change, or you're not giving too much. Maybe you don't know how to give. You don't really know where to go with this. You're trying to navigate through this energy. Yeah, you want to be able to give them what they want and need, but in some way I'm getting selfishness on your part. Like, everybody, both parties could be a little bit selfish. Gotta come from a place of unconditional love at the same time. Like, try to channel that more. It's okay to flip back and forth between being a little bit, you know, because we have low vibrational energies too. We can't always be high vibrational, you know, at least we kind of fall short sometimes. But as long as you get a handle on it and be like, no, let me step back into the unconditional love and kind of see their side of the story, and, you know, I would hope that they see my side of the story, type of thing. So see how the divine masculine, how do you feel about the divine feminine, and what is the divine feminine think that you feel about them? New love. Calling in your soulmate. So, how do you feel about the divine feminine? You feel like they might have somebody else that they're entertaining, or some like other suitors that they're doing that. Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity. All right, the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you're like going through a Tower moment because you're not sure if they've moved on or they've made a decision to let you go and be open to something else with someone else. It could also be they got tired. You feel like they got tired of waiting around for you to make a decision about them, especially if there's another person. So yeah, someone got triggered, and I feel like it was something that they saw that made them think this, and it might not even be anything really to like make this assumption, but it is there. The Hierophant. Okay. This person does want to commit. At least I feel the divine masculine wants to commit to the divine feminine, or there's a commitment involved in some way. All right. So what do they think that you feel about them? So what do you think the divine feminine feels about you? Calling in your soulmate. They might feel like you're pining after someone, whether it be them or just like looking for your soulmate. Like you're hoping to find someone. Even if you're with someone right now, they kind of feel like you are looking for the right person. Like you're not settled where you are. You're trying to attract the one. Let's get specific. Not that specific. Like, I don't need all these cards. Like, that's a little too specific. But I'm going to work with this half a deck and see. the Death card, the Devil, the Five of Cups. So what I'm getting is what I'm getting from this is that, yeah, this person wants a new beginning in love and they're trying to get out of a toxic situation because they're unhappy. And therefore, they're praying and seeking to manifest a person that truly loves them. That's what the divine feminine is thinking. Like this person. This person, he or she, whoever the divine masculine is, he wants or she wants to manifest a person that loves them because whoever they're dealing with, they're not happy. Or if they're single and they're dating around with different women or men, they're dissatisfied with that. They want something real. They don't want something superficial anymore. That's what they think. That's what they think you feel. And it could be about them. Yeah, maybe they feel like that's how you feel about them. Or it could just be period. But take whatever resonates. All right. All right. So let's see, like, what do you guys have to say to each other? And then we'll go ahead and conclude it, the reading. So divine feminine, what do you have to say to the divine masculine? Your higher self, like deep down inside in your truth. Divine feminine collective, what is it that you truly want to say? There's someone else. Uh-oh. I fantasize about you often. Lots of things I wish to experience with you. That's cute. You know. Oh, shit. Divine feminine, go off. Go all the way off. I want to rip off all of your clothes. Go off, divine feminine. I feel you. Do that thing, girl. Do that thing. Or guy. Boys out there. Leave me alone. Sounds a little bipolar. Or this could just be like multiple people. I can't lie. I touch myself. Oh, wow. It's not that serious. I gotta shuffle these a little bit more. It's not worth it. All right. So this divine feminine is very confused about her divine masculine. Or he is very confused about their divine counterpart, masculine specifically. This is confusing. I didn't mean to offend anybody by saying bipolar because that's a real thing. Like, that's a real deal situation. So I don't mean any harm by that. But this person is like very confused, very conflicted, very all over the place. So I'm going to try to channel this like in the most stable way I can possibly do it and not be all over the place. So there's someone else. I feel for some of them, they're being honest with you and saying that, yeah, there is somebody else, but it's not that serious. Because it's in blue. There's someone else is in blue, and it's not that serious. It's also in blue, and that's like throat chakra. I can't lie. I touch myself. So they're being honest about that. It could also be that the person, like this someone else that you're seeing or that you're perceiving that they're with or whatever, it's not that serious. It's more just like something that they do because it's like an ego thing. Like it makes them feel good about themselves, or it could be sexual in some cases. This person also has a lot of like dreams and fantasies about you. They do fantasize often about the connection and like what things that could take place and what they would like to take place with you. I feel like you sexually frustrate them. A lot of divine feminines have been feeling a lot of like sacral chakra energies and waves and stuff like that. And I just like want to say this because sometimes it gets confusing. For me personally, I've met a lot of divine masculines. I don't believe that I have met my divine masculine yet. I've met a lot of them counterfeits that they're not counterfeits because I'm sure there's someone else's divine masculine. That's the thing. Like there's divine masculines out there. Like you all see each other. So it's like, it's sometimes you might even be attracted to these divine masculines because they're divine and you're divine too. So you're on the same frequencies, more than likely. You're all at this high vibration, kind of like on the same wavelength. You're on a spiritual journey process. You're also in this process of like looking for your divine counterpart, learning from divine love experiences, or preparing yourself for divine love. So you're going to come across other divine masculines and feminines. So a lot of cases, there's a lot of attraction going on with them. So I do feel like that's some of the case for some of them, and it's causing them to feel sexually frustrated. So whether this is about you and other divine masculines, I do feel that there's this energy of like you frustrate them and they want you to kind of go away sometimes. Like, I can't deal with this energy. Because the reason why I say that is I want to rip off all of your clothes and leave me alone is written in black ink. So I don't feel like that's a coincidence. I feel like this is like, I can't deal with this. I'm trying to ground my energy. I can't be focusing on sexual energy. It's a lot. So it's not worth it. They just kind of feel like it's not worth it to just like dwell in that energy all the time, especially due to whatever your individual circumstances are, whether you guys are not in communication, whether you guys are just not speaking, whatever the case may be. Yeah. It happens. It happens. All right. Okay. So let's see. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. What does the divine masculine have to say to the divine feminine energies? Tap to their higher selves and what it is that they truly want to say in their hearts. What is in their heart to say? We've got work to do, honey. We got some work to do. They're dreaming of you. Yes, I am aware that we are connected. I respect your hustle and your ambition and independence. It makes me want to take care of you. I pulled these cards Friday. I asked God, my angels, guides about you. I've prayed for you. I feel guides to put one more. Thank you for loving, guidance, truth, and clarity. Yes, they are attractive, but so are you. So they agree. I feel like the divine masculines agree that you guys got some work to do. They feel also this like, they know that the connection is there. They're grounded on that. Like, they're firm in it because it's in black ink. And black ink to me is like permanent. It's like they know, they made up their mind that they know that you guys are connected. They asked their God and angels and guides about you. I prayed for you. So this person, it could be multiple things. That this person, because they know who you are, they might have asked God to show them and reveal to them. They may have prayed about the situation and feel like spirits told them things. Another thing was they also may pray for your safety and your well-being. That's another thing, because that's, they obviously feel like you're a part of them, the part of their family, that they categorize in that. So they pray for your well-being just as much as they pray for their friends and family. They're like, okay, this person, they're in that bubble with me. So this is a person I pray for. Then I respect your hustle, your ambition, independence. It makes me want to take care of you. So they see this, like, you're doing your thing. It's like that Nine of Pentacles. Like, I see you doing your own thing. Watching everything that you're doing and, like, wishing for you to do well. So it's not like, okay, I feel like this person loves you unconditionally because they're not praying for your downfall. Like, when people break up with certain, like, when they break up, they go through like a bad thing and it's like, oh, I hate her or I hate him. Like, F him. Well, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to see him happy, or she better not be with nobody else. It's not that type of energy. It's unconditional. So this person wants to see you do well, whether that's with or without them. And that's beautiful because that's how it's supposed to be. If it's unconditional love, And that's what, you know, these people teach about when it comes to twin flames and soulmates, is it's supposed to be unconditional. You should never, um, never be like, oh, F him. Like, oh, he's stupid. Oh, he want to be with her. Oh, F him. Like, it's normal to feel some type of way. But deep down, it's like, it's kind of the ego, and you have to ground yourself and you go, you know what? He chose that situation. He has to go through that, or he was already in that situation before we met, or, you know, his family, you know, they were here before me. So I have to respect what he's going through or what she's going through, whatever resonates. So that's the thing. That's the thing about it. So dreaming of you, I feel like this person does have dreams about you. Now, it could be fantasies, or it could just be like they go to sleep and they have messages that come in about you or the connection. They do have someone else. For some of them, they do have someone else, and they're saying, yes, she might be cuter, he might be, but you are too. Like, you're attractive to me too. If they're single and mingling, you might have saw something, you might get jealous. I used to get jealous. I get jealous with my boyfriends and guys I'm interested in. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I don't like to investigate or dig, because I know if I do that, I'm going to see something I don't want to see. But sometimes, like, you know, when you follow the same people on social media, it could just be like, I used to get mad all the time at one of my boyfriends. He liked one of these little Instagram thotties or whatever. And I would always see him like all her. I would just get mad over the stupidest stuff. But it's like, it could be things like that. Like there's no reason to get mad over that. Like, it's just stupid. Um, like, yeah, I used to get mad. And like, I do that to every guy I'm interested in. And then if I do see something, I do get mad. So, you know. But anyway, I feel like you guys might deal with something similar. Like, oh, you liked her picture. Or, oh, why did you say that about so and so? Or it could be they do have somebody and you feel some type of way and you compare yourself to this person. They're saying like there's no need to do that because they feel like you're just as beautiful. So there's no reason, or just as handsome too. So there's no reason to feel some type of way, basically. Yeah. Do you guys feel like there's anything that I need to clarify, generally speaking? Not personally, I'm not doing personal readings, but just anything in the general sense before I close this out? Anything? Because, yeah, I have it's, this journey is really freaking crazy, you guys. Like, when I first started, it was a Libra. And then it was a Sagittarius. Everybody's like, oh, that's your soulmate, that's your twin flame, blah. Like, everybody in a reading would say that. But I needed to hear that because it was meant to help me. It was meant to trigger me on my journey to get to where I needed to be. But, you know, later on, when you kind of raise your vibration and you raise your discernment and your intuition, you start to learn, like, okay, that I needed to go through that for a reason. So that's why Spirit said what they said. Because if I would have known what I know now, I probably wouldn't be here. I probably wouldn't have healed as much as I healed if somebody would have said, oh, that's not the one. Then there was the Pisces. It was just like, it's just, you have to stay on the journey. You have to trust God, because knowing, like, trying to figure out, is this person the one, the title, the label, and put it on everybody, you get too caught up in that and you kind of lose sight on what Spirit is trying to show you or trying to teach you. So, yeah. I don't believe that I've encountered my divine counterpart yet. Like, I can say that unless, like, Spirit has not revealed that person to me yet, I have not met them. I have not met them. If someone is for you, you'll know. You don't have to force it. You don't have to control it to make it happen. I wholeheartedly believe that. You don't have to chase anything or anybody. Like, if that person is for you, they'll, you know, it's not anything you have to force or control. And that's one thing I learned about the other connections, because I did a lot of chasing, and this person, it was very, like, one of them, I will say, this person was like kind of like a narcissist, so they kind of played me. They played me a lot. They played a lot of games. Like, they like to have, like, they wanted me to be on the hook They like me chasing them. So that was a narcissistic tendencies, and it made me think in my head like, oh, that was my twin flame or my soulmate. But in actuality, he was a counterfeit. He was like there to help me heal. So you just have to be discerning, you guys. Like, you have to be discerning. You have to be on the same wavelength too. Like, I'm not chasing anybody. Like, if we're both in this and we both have this connection, we both kind of have to play along with the connection. It can't be one-sided, and that's one thing. Just as much as I've had a one-sided connection on my end where I felt something and the other person didn't, I learned that those are not, that's not it. Chenoa, back the fuck up. That's not it. Just as equal as there's people that have been that way with me, like, and I can't judge them because who knows whatever they're supposed to be learning from me or what I'm supposed to trigger in them. But what I've learned is like, you don't have to forge what's real. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to force it. So hopefully that makes sense. But it was, I don't know, it was a lot. So I'm learning a lot on my journey. Hopefully whatever I go through was meant to help somebody else. Hopefully. So anything else y'all want to know? Anything else? Do you think it's possible to meet your divine partner at the wrong time and come together later on in life? Of course. I believe that. Divine timing. Will divine masculine enlighten themselves? Of course. I mean, everybody has a choice. Everybody has a free will. That's the one thing. That's the worry coming out in you. So it's kind of like, will my divine masculine ever get it? If spirit has ordained something for you, you can't miss it. If that's your true divine counterpart, they're going to go through the process they need to go through, and spirit's going to work with them regardless. Like, if that's what is meant to happen, that's what's meant to go down, that's what it is. That's what it is. Self-love routines. Self-love routines, like, don't, okay, I would just go with the don'ts because I think sometimes I get caught up with this. Like, self-love doesn't mean overindulging in things. So for me, I tend to overindulge. Like, I'll overindulge in work to distract myself, or I'll shop my ass off. I shouldn't be doing that, but I do. But self-love routines is like affirmations. Tell yourself that you love yourself. Do things for yourself that make you feel good. Take care of yourself. Saying no when you need to say no. Placing boundaries. Like, I'm a strong-willed person. The thing about me is I can go from being like strong-willed to being extremely stubborn, which is bad. But nothing else. All divine masculines, in time of fearing, opening up and awakening, it's time they need to, yeah. It's all about honoring yourself. Like, I feel like self-love it has so many different layers to it. Loving yourself is standing up to people. Loving yourself is when you feel tired, tell yourself, go to bed. Like, don't force yourself to do something. Self-love could be, oh, I want to treat myself to a spa day. Loving yourself is taking time to really reflect and talk to yourself, talk to God, pray, meditate. There's so many aspects of self-love. Like, it's so many different layers to it. There's so many different things you can do. There's a lot of people, what do you mean to look similar? There's a lot of people that look similar. That doesn't mean that they're twin flames though. When you say divine masculine, is this for people in a relationship? It doesn't have to be. Okay. From my understanding, on a spiritual level, this is not all about love and romance. It is on the surface. On a deeper level, though, On a much deeper level, it's an assignment with spirit. It's, you guys have a purpose to fulfill. You have your own purpose individually, like you have your own gifts, but your counterpart together is like you share those gifts with each other. It's not all about, oh, let's get together, let's have sex, and let's, you know, make babies. Like, that's half of the spectrum. Like, that's not the big aspect of it. So it's hardly about that. That makes sense. What is blocking people to love? Does past lives affect their decisions? There's so many things that block people from love. Trauma, for one. Trauma. Um, their past lives. Let's see. Let's see. Past lives can affect your decisions, but past lives are something like, I don't really discuss past lives too much. That's just, I'm just gonna say, like, that's not, that's irrelevant. Past life decisions are kind of irrelevant. They can be things that are karma that you need to heal in the now. That's one of the things. Um, let's see. You're trying to balance love with your soul mission. It all goes together. You have to be in a state of love to even recognize what your mission is, and to fully even be in your mission, you have to be in a place of love always. But it's like, I guess what you mean maybe is like the aspect of romantic love, balancing that out between your soul mission. That makes sense. There's nothing wrong with wanting and desiring love just as much as you desire your soul mission. But yeah, like finding the balance within that, it's kind of just, it's that whole, get rid of the neediness aspect, get rid of the timing and who it is and who it has to be. Like, that's how you know. And I just want to say for the record, like, whoever is trying to pull on my energy, you can't force somebody to be in a connection with you. You might have a resonance with someone. There might be similarities between you and a person. It might be multiple things that resonate, but that does not mean that that person is yours. If that other person does not agree, it's not that. Like, you can't force someone. That's what I had to learn. I had to go through that. You can't convince somebody that they're meant for you. You can't do that. If it's real, it's real. I see it, you see it. It's not like, oh, you got to see it. Oh, you got to see it. It's not going to happen like that. That's not what it is. Like, that shit's, don't try to run that shit. Like, that's not going to work. Don't even try it. You know how many times I've had people tell me that they're my twin flame, and I'm just like, where the fuck are you getting that from? Like, no, like, you resonate with me. You might recognize me from a past life or something. I might trigger things within you. I'm here to, like, help people. That's my mission. Like, that's what it is. It's not that. If I'm not, like, we're not here like that, whatever. I don't care how many fucking synchronicities you see. If I'm not in that with you, then it's not me involved. That's your own spiritual journey that you're going through. That has nothing to do with me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure people have already tried to put a love spell on me. Like, no. Y'all can't fuck with me. I'm just telling you. Like, you might as well stop. Like, I've been through this before. Like, it's not going to work. If I fuck with you, you'll know I fuck with you. If I don't, it's like you will get the hint. You can't force me. Especially not me of my willpower and strength and discernment. Like, you can't run that type of game on me. It's not going to work. I don't know what the fuck you're thinking. Who you're, like, talking to. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I have discernment. I can tell when somebody's trying to fuck with my energy. Like, stop playing. I just had to put that out there. Sorry. It's happened before. And I don't even get it. Like, I kind of get it on a spiritual level. Like, I'm not doing it like I think I'm the shit. Because, like, I'm not, like, some old, like, this old, like, oh my God, like, I'm so bad and I can have whoever I want. I'm not even, it's not like that. It's like a spiritual thing. Like, I get it. Like, I've been attracted to people that have resonance with you, and but you can't force something it's not. Like, it's just not. Like, stop. You can't convince me of something. Like, if my spirit guides have not told me something about you, like there's something about this person, or this is, then you're just playing yourself. Oh my God. I'm not forcing anything. I'm protecting my children. I have 3 under 3. I'm for my children and myself, not a divine man. Yeah. See, that's, yeah, the thing is to, I agree with you, Savannah. You have to be about your babies first. This connection comes second because, yeah, it's kind of a part of you, but at the end of the day, everything starts with you. You can't put your life on hold for another person, and it's not to degrade that person. It's not to, like, shun away the connection. And the people, the guys that I thought were the one and stuff, like, I could be mad and be like, oh, I wasted my energy on him and he wasted my time. But at the end of the day, when I look at it from a deeper level, they helped me. They helped me to heal. They helped me to grow. Most definitely. Yeah. So, I don't know. Anybody else have some more questions before I go? Well, I was going to do that. Will I ever? Family and friends. I have that same issue, Savannah. Like, I get kind of scared about, because I was molested too. So I get scared, like, meeting guys. Like, my daughter's never met anybody that I've dated outside of her dad. So I have that same fear too. Like, I don't know you like that, and I have a little girl, and you can't, it's not even just a little girl. It's like, you got to protect your little boys nowadays too, period. But I have that same issue. That goes back to self-trust again. You know what I mean? Like, God is not going to put your divine masculine, like whoever he is. I don't believe in myself, like spirit. I don't believe that they would ever place you with someone who has that type of deviance in them, in harm's way. Not Miguel. Miguel, who's Miguel? I was thinking about doing altars, but yeah. This person is getting on my nerves. Like, stop. What the fuck? Like, just stop. Like, what's going on? And oh, another thing, like, okay, if you think some type of way, like, why don't you reveal yourself? Anyway. Right. Right. Is that a question, Hazel, or are you just like stating the truth? Because that makes sense. Like, if you don't trust yourself, you don't love yourself, then you can't really open up and you can't trust others. I like your name, Tacos and Patron. That's lit. Yeah. They will find you, or God will put you in the place for that person to find you, and it will be a residence. It'll be a residence. I gotta talk to my sister after this. I don't know if she's up, but I really need like her assistance right now. These people are crazy, I swear, online. Like, these people are fucking nuts. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, what type of energy do I have that fucks with people? And it'd be like, damn, why can't I have this type of effect on men, or like that I really actually like? Like, why does it have to be like, what the fuck? It's fucking insane. Excuse my language. I'm just baffled. I don't get it. Like, I could get people to go crazy over me that I don't even want most of the time. Oh my God. If I had some tacos and Patron, I would be good right now. I would be so good. No, I need to go to bed because it's almost 2 o'clock here. And I have to get up at 7 in the morning to get my daughter ready for school. And then I got readings and clients and stuff to take care of. So you will be the best mom. I think all moms kind of have that whole complex. Like, am I doing the best that I can do? I feel that same way. Like, I have a daughter. Homeschooling. Would I rather do that? You have mukbangs. I don't really care for that. Like, it doesn't, like, soothe me, but some of them make me jealous because it's like, I want to eat that. Like, these big-ass crab legs and, like, the one with the, like, the Takis, like the elotes and stuff. I be getting jealous. I'm like, I want that. I would eat that. Anyway, I'm not talking about nothing after this. We're done. Yeah, I don't think I would want to. I want to homeschool, kind of, but I don't have the patience. Like, I would have to hire, like, a person that I trust, like, their knowledge and the type of stuff I get to pick and choose, like, what they teach my daughter and all that. But I don't really have the patience to homeschool, like, especially 3 kids. Like, they're babies, I'm sure. Like, you said they're under 3. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, y'all, I am not a guru. Like, don't take me as, like, somebody that you need to take everything I say literal. Like, I am not that. I am learning just as much as y'all are still learning. Like, I might know some things that you might need to know, and you might know some things that I need to know. So I'm not exempt from learning still. Like, I'm not like, yeah, I'm not. But I am here to help, like, kind of like, you know, push you on the bike a little bit and let you pedal on your own, you know. Because I'm still learning how to ride my bike, too. Like, I might be a little bit good at some tricks, and you might be better at some tricks than me, but, you know. But I'm about to get off, you guys. I think I've talked everybody's ear to death. I hope the reading was helpful. I do hope that if it was not helpful, that it was, at the very least, entertaining. Yeah. So, I appreciate everybody. Much love. I will have probably the best sleep ever because I just finished my glass of wine. It's 2 o'clock, and that is what it is. Fruit and water. Most definitely. Thank you. Much love. Send some love to everybody on the chat who needs it. Everybody, anyone who's watching that's not speaking up on the chat, say what's up. Send them love. Anybody that's watching this live after the fact, much love to you. Send love back and you'll get it tenfold. Send that stank ass energy and you're going to get it back 20-fold. Okay, I'm just saying. Don't play.